Hi there, this is Bridget from the PlannerSpeechie. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be planning for August 12th through the 18th, 2024 in my vertical planner. I'm going to be using this really adorable kit from Planner Pixie Co. called Adventure Awaits. If you're not familiar with this movie, it's probably one of the greatest Pixar movies ever made. It's called Up, and I highly recommend it, but also it's very triggering if you have lost a loved one, um, have like an innate sense of the world being terrible, and um, or like you have a problem with like vulnerability, because this is like a really intense film. It's beautiful, it's lovely. Anyway, so I loved this art so much. I'd had my eye on it for a while. This is art that is exclusive to the shop. You can still buy this as a printable. I don't know if it is available still as a, what's it called? Like a pre-printed one kit, but there's a lot of pages to this kit. I actually printed all of them this time, so let's go through it. So we've got all this great full box art here. So the washi is a little different. It's more of like a rainbow abstract pattern. I love this Carl and Ellie. We have some full boxes and patterned boxes. We've got some sidebar priority flags, and these are additional headers. These are the glitter headers. This is the deco. The deco is really cute. This in particular is my good friend Lynette's like favorite thing from the film. So these are really interesting. These are fold out boxes. They're printed so that they can be folded and like maximize space, which I think is really clever. And that's what I think all of these little things are for. Then we've got a lot of checklists and full boxes here. And then this art is so fantastic. This is just a really great kit. So this whole thing, I mean, it's set up so that you can do like no white space or some white space, whatever you want. I also have had this bundle for a while, and I just decided this would be a good fit for this. So this is called Palms by CaressPress in silver. This was one of the like, you buy a bunch of bundles that are unknown, and this was one of the ones that I received. So it has some really pretty palm fronds on the edges there, a little bit of like palm tree sparkle. These are some really fantastic headers. We've got really cute washi here, some deco, and then the scripts with some foiled icons, some of these great sorry, I'm like super tired of date dots. And then I don't have these kinds of planners, but if you do have a 3-ring planner, like, or whatever that is. So anyway, I'm going to be laying down the foundation today. Hopefully I'll be able to start the plan. I am going to use all of the full boxes that came with this spread. So I am going to be doing extenders and trying to fit everything in. But yeah, this will be a fun one. So thanks for watching, and I'm going to speed things up and come back in a voiceover. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I just want to say thank you to the 200 subscribers who regularly tune in to watch. I just appreciate you so much, and I can't believe that I've reached 200 subscribers, so thanks again. And for those of you who are brand new to the channel, just welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. This was a really fun kit to plan with. This was just, I was so excited when I saw this art in the shop. I was like, I have to use this. This is one of my favorite movies. It's one of my best friend's favorite movie of all time, and she's like a real Disney buff. So I loved being able to do this in her honor and also in my parents' honor because it is their 51st wedding anniversary for this week. Oh, I majorly messed up the foil a couple of times while putting this down. So if that's like painful for you to watch, I'm so sorry. It was painful of me to put them down. But this is a real planner life. I don't pretend like I know what I'm doing all the time. Definitely not. So, like, that's the way it goes. Um, my cats are clawing at the blinds right now behind me. Scooty, please stop. Okay, so I laid down all of the headers. I decided not to color block because I didn't really feel like a huge pull to do so. The date covers were not color blocked, and I've been color blocking for so many weeks in a row. I was like, let's just not. Let's do something a little different. So I'm mixing all the headers together. I had 4 colors, so I just went down the line, blue, pink, yellow, green, over and over and over again, and it worked. The art in this kit, there's a lot of like abstract patterns throughout, so it really didn't bug me because it was all so cohesive. It kind of reminds me of like when you eat Lucky Charms and the milk has like that swirly marshmallow color afterwards. That's what this art reminded me of. So I had all of these beautiful headers. They look like little silvery palm trees, and when I zoom into the video, you can really see them well. So I think silver actually works great with these colors. I think a gold or even a rose gold would have been fine, but there's something kind of seaside about these colors that makes this more interesting. I stole this tip of putting the headers on your hands just for efficiency from Scribble Prints Co. And she actually did something recently in a video that was really cool. She lifted all of them at once and then somehow got them to balance on her hand, and I was like very impressed. It was like Cirque du Soleil esque. So in the planner community, it was very cool. I love that wiggle there with all of the different palm trees. So I decided to use all of this fabulous deco because there was just so much of it. I really wanted to use all of the full boxes. And at first, I thought I needed to do extenders. And then when I realized that this is a memory keeping spread, I don't need a sidebar. I can just use the art that I have. That's what I ultimately decided to do because I could have added extenders, but if I'm not going to use the sidebar, then what's the point? So that's the big difference between functional planning and memory keeping. And I like that I've sort of transitioned directly to the memory keeping aspect of this. Um, I used the Carl and Ellie mailbox as the quote box because I just thought that was super cute. And I intentionally put the wedding picture on the 12th because that was the actual date of my parents' wedding anniversary. See, I'm very calculated here. I spread the characters sort of throughout. I used Doug and, oh my gosh, the birdie's name. I'm forgetting his name, and that makes me really sad. It'll come to me. Anyway, so I love also this full box scene. I think it's beautiful. And so I was able to use all the art, and that was perfect. And I ended up just throwing an extra header there on the side to make everything fit, and it was great. So I love the bird. Um, I loved all of this deco. I wanted to use all of it again and again. I might actually print like an extra page just of this so I can send it to my friend who doesn't, use planners like I do, but I think she would just appreciate the sticker aspect of it because they're just so cute. I also know that Once More with Love has a really cute set that goes with this. I was rewatching one of my Plan With Me's that I did, and I say the word cute a lot. So I'm really sorry if that's annoying, and I'm going to try to consciously stop doing that because I don't like to overuse words. Um, but there we go. So I cut off the tips just to make the deco look more cohesive. I think I did a pretty good job with that. And then I had all these really beautiful scripts from the CaressPress bundle. So I tried to use as much as I could. These were really fun to put down, and they actually looked nice against the art. Sometimes when I put these overlays on, depending on the paper that's used, um, it can make the image look cloudy, and these didn't do that. So that was really cool. And then I had some extra deco that I just sort of sprinkled throughout the spread. But yeah, I was trying to position everything, so I wasn't hiding most of the art, but oh, I just thought this was so cute. And I loved adding just the little tiny deco pieces throughout. You can't really see it very well zoomed out as it is, but once I zoom into the video, you will see it. And it's just super sweet. I added some extras for Doug because I didn't have an overlay for him, and I added some extras for the bird, whose name I can't remember. It'll come to me, I promise. Okay, so let's get into the day-to-day of this spread. Um, so this, again, was kind of just a chill summer week. I feel like it was the first week of school for me. I just used a little happy anniversary to mark that it was my parents' 51st wedding anniversary. It was also my niece's birthday, so I used a little script from Plan Hannah to mark that. I had a therapy appointment at 4 o'clock, so I just used a little Once More with Love conference sticker to mark that. I did do an Amazon order. I can't remember if that's a day that I like placed the order or if I got the order. We shall see. But I'm just kind of racking my brain trying to find, I guess, the right script um, or the right thing to put at the bottom. I decided to use a Carl. Oh, it was, I guess I ordered something. And, um, oh, Netflix binge. Yeah. I think we were watching, and then I just filled the space with an extra header that I had. Give it a little extra oomph there. Um, yeah. Sorry, this is kind of quiet because I don't have my planner in front of me, so I'm just kind of like waiting to see what password it did. That is a stick with the plan co sticker. Um, woke up early. Oh yeah. So this was happening a lot this week. This usually happens during, when I get closer to the school year starting. I have a really hard time like staying asleep. So I did finish Alex Bracken's Silver in the Bone. It was epically good and left me on such a cliffhanger. So thank God the second book is already out, Mirror of Beasts. So I immediately put that on hold. And then I just made the box a little smaller and added a Once More with Love cat with distractions. Oh, this was funny. So, in order for me to reset my school password, I had to be on school property to do it because you have to be attached to the school server. So, I actually drove to the nearest school parking lot and hopped on the server and was able to reset my password, which was kind of annoying, but like very doable. I did return Silver in the Bone immediately that day, right after I reset the password. And I had to order a new cell phone for my dad. My dad, if you haven't seen my previous Plan with Me's, he was traveling and he accidentally left his phone on the plane. So that's always a bummer. So I was able to order a new one for him. And then I came home and filmed Plan with Me's. I love how silvery and shimmery this spread is. So pretty. Okay, so that's a stick with the plan co anxiety. So look, I woke up at 3 a.m. See, this is how people get sick, right? Because you wake up early and you can't fall back asleep. I'm not a good napper. I didn't take any naps. And once you wake up, like that's kind of it. So that's a Carly Plans sticker, teddy bear with a cell phone, and that's a Once More with Love sticker with a cat on it. So um, I used it to make sure that I called my mom, and then we had to schedule a vet appointment for the cats because we adopted 3 cats last year, a mama cat and her 2 kittens. And I can't believe it's been a year. This was around that time that we got them. And I realized that they were due for like their annual checkup. And they're in very good health. Oh, and I did declutter a lot of my speech stuff. I went through and like tried to get rid of stuff that I realized was not going to work. Just tried to mentally prep for moving all of it out of my garage. To be fair, it is September and there's still a lot of it in the garage for reasons I will explain later. But yeah, so I just used a pizza sticker and boxed kit there from the bundle to mark that I was running errands. What did that say? Oh gosh. I'm sorry, you guys. I have no idea what that says. Oh, Frank had a Target order, so I put that in. And then I spent the rest of the day cutting stickers. I was trying to be proactive because I know that once the school year starts, I'm not going to have time to just sit around and cut stickers and film and stuff. And I was trying to catch up. I was almost caught up at this point. Oh, this was great. So I went to get pizza with my friend Amu. We just went in the neighborhood and had a great time in the middle of the day, and that was lovely. Like, I just enjoy making new friends, and she is just such a lovely human being. So I got very, very lucky to have someone lovely in my neighborhood. So Friday was my first day of work. I had a new orientation at one of my schools, and I've never been given a tour before ever at my school. So um, we all went out for lunch at Pinky's, which was really fun because that's like a local place for me, and it was local for them now too because that's just like now I work closer to home. It's so nice. It was also trash day. That's a smells like BS sticker from Teddy Plans. I did get into a fight with my mom. It happens. Um, at the end of the day, so it kind of I hate fighting with my mom. It's not fun, and she's like we're very close, so like when we fight, it's like not fun at all. Um, I put in an extra header, and I think I meant to put something in there, and I never did it. Okay, so believe it or not, that is avocado toast. It's pink to match the colorway. That's a Libby sticker. I did go to the library and start reading Mirror of Beasts. I just wanted to use something that looked a little bit more fun. That's a stick with a Planco sticker. Um, and I just did a lot of reading today, just relaxing and trying to soak up the final weekend of my vacation. I had a really long call with my friend Kirsten, so that was really fun. I hadn't caught up with her in a while. Excuse me, in a while. And then for movie night tonight, I picked The Last Unicorn, which is a cartoon that was made in the 80s. It's epic. Insane, really, like, but a very epitome of the 80s genre. So this fold box came with the kit, and I never used these, so I was like, let me just try it and see what it looks. So I just did cuddle time because it was like Sunday morning. And then I guess I'm trying to figure out what to put on the top there. We had, oh, that's egg breakfast. And my husband had made a pumpkin pie, so we had pumpkin pie and eggs. And then I did a Plan a Hannah order that day, so she was doing a sale, so I took full advantage. And then I just made that box a little smaller so that it would fit. And I did go to Publix to get groceries. That script is from the bundle. That sticker is from Teddy Plans for the groceries. Okay. And then I did give myself a manicure to sort of prep for the first week of school where I'd be meeting people. Oh, I also did a Once More with Love order as well. And let's see, do I put anything else below that? Sorry, you can't see it. Hopefully I move the camera. I think I do. There we go. Okay. So just down there at the bottom, I used a sticker from the kit to mark that my husband made pumpkin lasagna, which was so good. It was amazing. He's like a genius. And then I read more Mirror of Beasts. So that is it. That is the full week. Okay, so here it is. Here's the final spread. I think this came out super cute. Yeah, The one thing about silver is that it does disappear on the page a little bit unless it has a background. So I just need to remember whenever I do these to like choose stuff with like darker backgrounds. But honestly, like, I think it came out really well. Super sweet art, really, really precious. So I unfortunately can't tease the next plan with me because I've already laid down that base, but I'll just give you a quick sneak peek. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoop! So there you go. But anyway, please stay tuned for the next plan with me, and I look forward to seeing you again. Have a good one. Bye.